I say this every week when we play divisional games. These are the toughest games for any team to play, or their divisional games, because guys have your playbook. They truly do have your playbook, and it's just about how your play calling is going to go in that game. They know everything you're coming with. That's the one tricky part about divisional games. So you have to be ready for that. But let's go ahead, jump into what it will probably be the best game of the late games, and that's going to be the Eagles and the Rams. The Eagles undefeated, 4-0, one of two teams that are undefeated in the NFL right now. And then the Rams are 2-2. And also, we only have two winless teams as well, too. So that's good. That's good. But we got a lot of 3-1 teams, Jeff. We got there's a lot of smoke and mirrors right now. A lot of smoke and mirrors, brother. All right, so I'm gonna let you kick this one off. Where are you going with this one? Eagles or Rams? What you thinking, Jeff? What you thinking, bro? What you thinking, bro?
The funny thing is, the Eagles team is 4-0, and it looks like they haven't even scratched the surface. I say this every week. Start in Foxborough, 16-0. They got outplayed the last three quarters. They come home week 2 against Minnesota, played a little grab butt back and forth, beat Minnesota there, then traveled to Tampa, just played a little grab butt there, and then they find a way to win. And then, of course, last week against Washington, the same thing. It took them to overtime. 4-0 and haven't even scratched the surface offensively or defensively. Defensively, as we know, it's Georgia East, I like to call them. A line here. What I did here is I bought the hook to 6 here. I think the Rams coming off the last week against the Colts, the potential of Cooper Kupp coming back. Think about this. Puka Nuka, whatever you want to call him, is doing something that no one has done as a rookie wide receiver. Now you add Cooper Kupp to the mix with Tutu Atwell. Their running back could be banged up, so that could be an issue here. I don't know if they go to what they do next. They go to Ronnie Rivers or what they do. Maybe they can see if Todd Gurley or Marshall Faulk's available. But I like the best show on turf here, grabbing the 6 points. If I had to pick a real dog of the day, I'm putting the Eagles on upset alert, and I think the Rams not only cover, they could win this game outright, pups.
And you know what, Jeff? I was really, really close. I was really, really close to doing that. But I'm still going to put them. But you guys got to understand, I still do a straight up list every week as well, too. So just in case it doesn't make this show and I put it on a spread situation, a lot of times I'm probably taking that team to win the game outright as well, too. The Rams, you know what? We're not talking enough about the Rams. And I was really hard on the Rams. I said they were a hopeless team. I'll keep it real. I said it. I said they were a hopeless team. It's going to be a rough season because they don't want to give up on Matt Stafford. Matt Stafford, I feel, is way past his prime. And they got the Super Bowl they needed from him, but he decided to stick around because he needs to make a couple more dollars. So, he can make sure he makes them house notes in LA. You know what I mean? So they can have this California house that his wife has dreamed of having. So pretty much, he is in a position where, he got his final contract and he's manning up to it, that he's going to play through it. Sean McVay needed to be reinvigorated. He needed to have a bad season to remember that the NFL is not easy at all. And I truly do feel that Aaron Donald, still being a top level player, is pushing this team towards still being relevant and still having the opportunity to make the playoffs and possibly steal the NFC West if things go a little murky for our buddies up in San Francisco. But all in all, when I look at this game, I'm like you, Jeff. This game just seems too tough for the Eagles coming into it because they really did put a lot of effort into beating the Commanders, and they had to do a lot to win that game. And then they're going against a team that's a little bit more finesse, and they do move their offense much smoother than the Commanders do. The Commanders were kind of taking advantage of deceptive plays. The Rams have a whole script in place that They know where to hit the Eagles' weaknesses at. And that's where I think the Rams have the advantage because they have so many weapons that nobody's talking about. And their running back is doing a hell of a job as well, too. He did so well that they traded Cam Akers, the guy they felt was going to be better than Gurley. That's how bad the GM is in LA, in my opinion. The guy thought that Akers was going to be better than Gurley. How's that, Jeff? Akers wasn't even that good of a college running back. How is he going to be better than a guy who was a legend at the University of Georgia? Yeah, okay. I'm taking the Rams with the plus 5.5. I think that they make this a very good game, but I'm taking the points as insurance. But the bonus would be the money